I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. Joining me today, as usual, is Diesel.
Going.
Yay! All right. So today we're gonna wrap up Call of the Night. Finally, yay! 3 more episodes here. And so, hey, we have Sniper in the chat. Yay! And we got Pyro. Huzzah! All right. Yes. So I'm currently, as Avatar goes, yes. So, oh no, the submissive drugs wore off apparently. I guess one of my other selves drugged him up or something. I don't know. Now he's screaming. Oh no. Well, we'll find out when it goes on. Anyway. But yeah, Call of Night. So we've wrapped up the last arc with episode 10. This is the start of the final arc of season 1. And it is the best episode. Well, maybe. Well, might be the best episode. I think it's the best episode. Maybe next one is the best episode. But, okay. This episode's really good. Okay? One of my favorites. Because it has my favorite character in it. You're about to meet the best character in the show. Hands down. So get hyped. This is really great, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, and for those wondering, I forgot if I showed last time, but I've changed the stinger for the between shows. Like last time I was using a DeLorean zooming back. This time I'm using just a sped up version of the background. I think it looks a lot cleaner, honestly. So there we go. Also, thank you to the new followers. I've got 2 new followers since last stream. I've got Theolia and Classical Oldies. I think Classical Oldies found me through she and I forgot if it's a he or she, but we were watching another stream or something, and so I mentioned, it's like, oh yeah, I also do Minecraft. They're like, oh hey, I'll give you a follow. And I'm like, oh, alright, thanks. Because we were all talking about like streaming Minecraft and stuff, because the streamer was doing Minecraft and we are all just discussing it. But everyone can just ignore Pyro. Pyro screams for help are to be ignored, because, no one needs to help Pyro at all. Okay, let's see. Alright, usual caveats apply. There's a mask over the video. Why? Copyright. There's no audio from the video. Why? Because copyright. But subtitles are on, and there will be well, let's see. Was the timer working? Yes! Timer's still working. Man, this timer has set a record for longest lasting timer. Awesome. No one is coming. Such a waste of sweet suffering. Indeed, indeed. Diesel knows well. Once you're in the basement, you stay there. And Pyro has been dragged into the basement. As I said, not by me. One of the other ones. Yeah. So for those wondering, am I the exact same as Dominic or that other one that's running around? No. See, we are from divergent timelines to a degree. So Dominique is there's a different brain in her body. Now I'll sometimes remote control her, and that's the one you see on stream. Is when I'm remote controlling Dominique. But most of the time she has an AI that controls her body. But there is a brain in there. Of an entity that is not me. Don't question who it is. Just trust me when I say she totally deserves it for what she pulled. Now the other one that you see bouncing around, I don't think he's ready to reveal himself just yet. But you see him pop up now and then. That's not me. That's from a different timeline. Like if I had made different life choices, that's what you would have gotten. So not exactly me, just sort of me, I guess, or something. Oh hey, we got NG. Yay! I've never seen this basement. I doubt it exists. I have been trapped in the basement. Yes, no. Diesel has Diesel's been in the basement. Now the basement exists for the sake of trapping, in his case, demon spawn or hell spawn, because that's where you want to keep him closer to hell. It's more hospitable that way. Pyro is not yet. It was a trap, Diesel. Yes, indeed. Yes. Well, Pyro made the mistake of trespassing within my lab, and there are consequences for that. Remind you again, I'm not the one meting out that punishment. Leaving him to the other one. Just you go into my lab, you don't know which version of me you're gonna run into, but it's not always a good time. Not always a good time. Well, he's just gonna have to learn to deal with that. There we go. Move this over a little bit. There we go. All right. Are you all set to go, Diesel?
Yes, I am. I've also talked to the other diesels that are in the basements. I don't know how you got fucking 2 exact other copies.
Yeah, I know,
Apparently, I just fucking vibe as the same thing in other timelines. I don't understand it. Neither do they.
Yeah, well, hey, it's good you can get along with yourself. Uh, Me and the other one, we don't talk to each other very much. We just kind of like stay out of each other's way. If that makes sense. Now, Dominique, on the other hand, like, but one thing he and I do agree on is that Dominique deserves literally everything that happens to her. If you want to see more on that, go watch my hardcore Minecraft series. That comes out. Yes, if you haven't checked that one out, go check out 100 Days Hardcore Minecraft, and you'll learn more about Dominique. Anyway, alright, a little cross promotion there. Alright, all set to start. Let's get going. Yes, NG, yes, okay. Well, yeah, NG, you made the right decision. Um, yeah, there are choices that were offered to Pyro, and Pyro chose the wrong one, but oh well. Anyway, alright, so starting the episode in 3, 2, 1, whoa! Alright, get the timer up. Woohoo, but yes, this is the best episode. Hey, upgrades!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, hey!
The costumes.
Working as a maid.
But it's so awesome.
Yeah.
That is smart.
Yeah.
I also see the vibrator.
Yes.
I saw that.
She's upgrading. Wait, there's a vibrator there? Okay.
It's one of those like
a massager,
deep tissue massagers. Yeah, but
also a vibrator. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, she has glasses. That's why.
Yeah. Well, notice the night went for purple. Notice what color it is now. That's important.
It's that blue orange. Not blue. Orange red.
Yeah. So her presence alone changes the night. Yeah, as I said, the only other people who do that are nazuna. It sounded like I'm hitting on her. Hey, feel free. She's hot as all get out. I love her outfit too. Man, trench coats are cool. And don't you just love her?
Depending who wearing them.
Well, trench coats are generally awesome. I mean the tan ones. The black trench coats are a little too edgy for my taste, but I do love a good.
Like I said, they're cool depending who's wearing them. Because I doubt you'd call the perv flashing people in the park cool.
That's true. That's true. Coats, the coat by themselves though is a neat item. I used to have a very nice London Fog trench coat. Sadly, during a move, it got mold on it, so I had to toss it. But I used to have a very nice London Fog. But okay, what's going on here in the trap? I've been trapped in the basement. Yes. I'm now 4 foot. Yes. I made Pyro into a 4 foot. Even from what I understand of the security footage, he has been turned into an well, yes, a femboy would be putting it mildly. But yeah, Pyro is now the object of men's desires, as he desired, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Is there even a lab? Experiments are fun. Engineering, marvels, science, tech are more fun anyway. Well, yes, see. Scientists have a lab. Engineers have a garage or workshop. Yeah, so Engie, I would expect your workshop to be of glorious standing. Probably bigger on the inside. And a slave now. Yes, Pyro. Yes, you are. Find a key. Where's the fun in that? Yes, exactly. Machinery, maintenance lounge. Yes. God, I love her expression.
She seems so unbothered. Yeah, no, that's a vibe.
Yeah, I'd be all excited. Yeah, she's at that age where it's like, huh. Although some of this is also, well, you'll see. Oh, okay, he was marketing for Nazuna. Wait, you're offering to be my cuddle buddy? Wait, hold on. That sounds sleazy. I mean, it's a little sketchy. Part-time job? Ah. So we know that it's, yeah. I love her voice, too. The voice actress here does an amazing job. Now, also, again, pay attention to her eyes. Contrast her eyes with everybody else.
She, very calculated, while, he was fucking panicking.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, be more careful not to just say, hey, I'm underage, but I work there.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to find somebody else. I sleep alone. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what do you do for work? Oh.
Zoom detective.
Hey, you called it.
Detective.
Yes,
Hey, I was
she is
right.
in fact. She's a private. Now, this also, by the way, justifies the last episode. Remember what he said, that he always wanted to be a detective. There you go. So that's the payoff for last episode. To me, that also elevates last episode a little bit better. It feels less like filler because it ties into her. Missing people. Yep. Yeah, interestingly, Japan has private detectives, and there is some interesting stuff. The route to Odd Taxi, season 2 of Odd Taxi, actually ties into the whole private investigator culture. Akihito. Ah,
Oh.
where have you seen him before?
He fucked up.
Yeah, he just tried to lie. See, up till now, he's been honest.
Issue being, he's not a good liar because she immediately picked up on that tell. Okay, so he cut ties with his family now that he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Tuh.
Oh, I'll hit on her any day. Oh my god. It's like, I will do horrible, terrible things to her. Or she'd probably be into it. That's the fun part. She gives off vibes of like, you know, like if you do anything but the freaky stuff, she's gonna be bored.
Trying to remember the name of the eye patch lady from Chainsaw Man, the one with the ghost
Uh,
hands.
God, yeah, I forgot her name as well. Yeah, the one who was hitting on Aki. But yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say that's the energy she's getting.
Yeah. Bigger
Yep,
catch.
and
Oh boy.
well, no, she picked up on the fact the dude knows something. He because he has such blatant lie tells.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on in chat. Okay. Hey, the gang's back together in the middle of the night. Yeah, breaking into school at night. Common thing.
He did not fucking. God damn!
He just went right for it. Yep.
That motherfucker agile shit.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, now we see. Now, interestingly here, before Ko had been more like her, reluctant to go in. So you see some of Nazuna's influence now rubbing off on Ko, making him a little more willing to go with it. The night, the energizing from the night. So you see his personality changing a little bit and being more adventurous, which is not a terrible thing.
That's nice. Just you gotta be careful with how adventurous you get.
Which is also true. But hanging out with friends, going to school at night. I mean, that's an anime trope, but it does happen in real life too. And they're not going in to vandalize or anything. They're just looking around. Yeah, the school mysteries. Oh man, there's an old classic. Yeah, if you ever get into Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, there's a character in there who I look like.
Toilet bound?
Yeah, Toilet Bound. It's well, do you remember Moaning Myrtle in Harry Potter? She's based on one of the Japanese mysteries, which is the schoolgirl who weeps in the bathroom stall. Like
that I've heard about that.
Yeah, right. So, but in this version, Hanako is a dude instead of a woman. There we go, and you see the reference here to Hanako. But of course it's not real. But no,
that was
fun.
good though.
The piano that plays, yeah. Yeah, it is neat. Like this aspect of Japanese culture is really cool from like a cultural perspective. Because I don't think, like in America, I don't think we have any kind of equivalent to our schools. At least not that
Yeah,
I'm
no,
aware.
we really don't. Outside of school-specific ones, just general legends.
Yeah, yeah. Our legends tend to focus on like forests or nature, like cryptids. Nature and environment. No, I mean Japan's got plenty of those too, but
the most recent I've had, which aren't legends, but the creepypastas.
Yeah, those
I've noticed a lot more tend to focus onto urban, which I think it's a better suit for it due to the fact that it would make sense that these legends transform to match the environment to better, hunt.
Yeah.
Therefore, typical woodland creatures have now adapted. Hence, we got a lot of these weird sort of cryptids that. Oh fuck! Run!
Yeah. Hey, did you know
Run, you Caucasian white motherfucker!
Late at night, and it's like, oh, oh, whoops, this one's actually real. Oh no. The night is dangerous.
Oh, that's a vampire.
Yep. Now, it's also notable. What have you noticed about all the vampires we've seen to date?
All of them were female. This is the first one of the males.
Right.
Snap out of it, you dumb fuck.
Yeah. Well, he's just. There we go. Alright. that's some childhood trauma for her. Oh boy. Hello, Akira. How do you like your PTSD? Yeah. So he knows enough to be able to sense vampires now because he's met them. Right. But he's wondering, like, why is this one a mess? Because normally they're charisma factories.
It's more than likely because he hasn't been feeding, so he's starving.
Right. He's gone feral. So which immediately begs
yeah, he's actively trying not to feed.
Mm-hmm. Right. See, even now he's holding himself back. Ah. And now notice what happens to the knight. Guess who?
Huh. So is she a vampire hunter?
It's not that wild.
And Blueflame, yeah, so she's a hunter.
Yep. Ah, she's so great. She's so great. It's like, oh, you got a feral vampire there. Ah, it's a Tuesday. I have every business being here. What are you doing here, Co? It's like, I'm a student here. Wait, what are you... Right. So the impulse to feed can build. Now this is very important.
Fucking knows.
Well, remember what Nazuna has said about Ko's blood. That's about to become very relevant. Yeah. And here she is, covered in her own blood, and he's like, hey, you wanna know? Hey kids, wanna see a dead body? Ah, now her eyes come into focus. Yeah, the artistry in her presenting her is amazing. Like the way they use the way her eyes normally are. Alright, 10 years. So it took him 10 years with no eating. Yeah. Yeah, why were you here? Yeah? Why did he let himself go feral? Excellent question. Oh, ads are running. Okay, there we go. Ads are done. Yeah. So now, this is the other half of the vampires that we haven't seen. Because remember, with Nazuna and Sei and the others, when they feed...
This is what happens when they're... Yeah, this is what happens when you just make offspring.
Yeah, they fed... See, they fed on willing partners who kind of knew the score to a degree. Oh, Nazuna doesn't feed on people she's going to turn into vampires. You know, likewise the others, they may not know, but like, you know, say the blonde, for example, but yeah. But here, he was lied to, deceived, brought into it without knowledge and without consent. So, now, vampire, remember, the original Dracula and also the female vampire before him, Camilla, I think, are both known for, like, you know, the biting of the neck that's not consensual sex. That's not a metaphor for consensual sex.
Yeah, no, so this is the other side, too. It's just, this is what happens when they just use them and then no use to them and throw them to the side.
Yep. Yeah, so she uses silver to weaken him. And this is, so we see now this is her real job. So when she says she deals in missing persons, what she means is she deals with the victims of vampires.
The aftermath of,
yeah. Yeah, she cleans up after the predatory ones. Ko has been lucky. Ko has only dealt with the nice ones.
To a degree, they were gonna kill him.
Yeah, I mean they're only nice to a point. They still have some semblance of civilized behavior. She deals with the ones who aren't. Anko! Anko is the best character in the series, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. She has an exclusive vampire, but she runs into him a lot. He didn't want to live like that. No, I mean, he was trying to get himself killed. That's why he wasn't feeding, so.
It's the case of he wanted to die, and it's the case he wanted to be killed, and he doesn't understand. It's the thing which I've had, which some people do, and I don't like. It's the whole
vampires.
Well, I don't want to kill them because then I'll be sad. It's like he's in fucking pain. He wants to die. Let him die.
Mercy kills are acceptable, yeah. And notice also what she said. I'm not gonna let you achieve your dream. She knows what he is right away. Like, she instantly sized him up. It's like, oh, you're one of those. You're one of the ones trying to become a vampire. Like, she knew instantly. But at the same time, now, thanks to her, he has to confront his own ignorance. Because, yeah, Nazuna's a vampire, but we've already seen she is not like other vampires. She's a standout. He is very lucky to encounter her and not one of the others. So through Anko, the reason this is so important, you now have essentially 3 tiers. You have Nazuna, who stands apart from the other vampires because she doesn't make offspring, she just wants to hang out, have fun, blah blah blah. She'll bite people and then the year expires and they can never be vampires, in fact. Then you have the middle tier, which is the others that we've encountered, the blonde, the maid, and so on. They are vampires. They will kill people, but they will preserve secrecy, things like that. But they're civilized. You can negotiate with them. You can deal with them. They only turn people essentially by consent and making sure they're aware of what they're getting into. Like, say, the blonde did with that guy, Aku. But now here with Anko, we are encountering the third kind. The ones who just prey willy-nilly. Oh no, spam bot. Damn it. Okay, let me get rid of that guy real quick.
Yeah, just so.
I hate people like that. Let's see. First we report for spam. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the episode here? While I deal with this spam bot.
I just block them, and then I'm going to. Let's see, there it is. Reporting them as well.
Okay. Oh, you don't have to. I'm taking care of it. But so what are your thoughts on the episode?
Pretty good, and my main question is, if the vampires are so concerned about keeping the masquerade, why keep producing offspring? Why just willy-nilly produce offspring who are then going to don't know about the masquerade, don't know you're supposed to keep secret about it, carry yourself a certain way, and then they go out and start attacking people because they're hungry, and then that breaks the masquerade because, oh look, this person is attacked and they look like a vampire. And if this keeps getting reported, people are going to be like, vampires might actually be real. I don't understand that like flawed logic of we need to keep the masquerade because we don't want people actively hunting us down like they did in the medieval ages.
Right.
But the third tier is like, fuck it, what's the worst that can happen?
Right. Right. That's why. That's yeah. See, that's why that second tier exists. Is okay. We need to keep the masquerade. We want to reproduce to increase our numbers, but in a controlled fashion. Find people worthy
The
of
thing
being
I don't
vampires.
understand is why would you need to increase your numbers when you can't die of age?
Well, presumably, as we just saw, they can be killed and they can be wiped out.
That is fair, but it's just the issue of if the third tier is like, well, vampires can be killed and be wiped out, so we need to, we need to make offspring. It's like, yeah, the issue though is you then need to nurture that offspring.
True.
Because now you have a vampire who doesn't know what's going on, doesn't understand things, who may just get starving. They're going to go out and start attacking people.
Yep.
They may create offspring. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, and that's what that third tier is. Yeah, so there are vampires in that third tier who are just... We don't know who, by the way. The vampire who turned this teacher, we haven't met them yet. We don't meet them in season 1. We don't know who did that to him. In season 1. So I couldn't tell you. Near as we could tell, as you tell based on behavior, that isn't one of the ones we've met. None of the vampires we've met would do this, because they all have different styles to them, different approaches. But they wouldn't do this. As you point out, they want to keep the masquerade. They don't want to create a bunch of feral creatures who are going to give the game away. So, yeah.
Well,
none of them would do this. So who did?
Seen the other victims of the other girls. We've only seen the one, and that dude, she picked him, and the dude was fucking low self-esteem.
Yeah.
He was obsessed with her.
Basically.
Hence why
she turned
worked out.
Yeah. Right. So we will meet in the next couple episodes. You will see some of the people who get turned by one of the other vampires, and you'll see how they do it, what their approach is to this. So that is a question that will be answered. But yes, this one, just we don't know the vampire who turned him. My theory is that the vampire who turned this teacher, that's your end boss. What this is introducing to us is there's an evil vampire. I mean, they all kind of lean evil, and Nazuna leans neutral to good because she's nice about it. But the others are kind of like
she
neutral.
Doesn't turn people. The others actively make offspring.
True.
They are actively they're more evil. Because I doubt they're fucking like telling the people, hey, you're gonna turn into a vampire now, or they're springing it on. To me, I'm viewing it like this. Nazuna, so to put this as simply as the way I can view it, it's like an STD. Nazuna has an STD, but she actively prevents. She's not giving it to anybody else, while the others are giving it to people. They don't really care about the people they're giving it to. Now, like we saw in some cases, they can grow some bonds, but it seems like with the way they have bragged and how they've developed these styles to lure somebody into falling for them, it seems like they're purposely going out of their way to make offspring and spread this STD, which is an asshole thing to do. Because I'm saying, I doubt they are telling these people, hey, I have this. If we do this, you get it too. Yeah, they're probably doing the whole, we did the thing, we had sex. By the way, you got herpes now for the rest of your life. Have fun.
Yeah, vampirism as an STD is an interesting analogy, and you're about to go back to that here because that's very relevant to this episode. Yeah. Now, as I said though, you will see how the other vampires approach the making of offspring in terms of what they tell the people before they turn them. That is a question that gets answered for at least one of those members of the cabal. I think it's next episode or the last one. I forgot which one focuses on it, but you will get that question answered. But it is not this. What happened to this teacher is not how the others operate. That's made very clear in the context of the narrative. So, as I said, what this is, when you see it here with the teacher, this is foreshadowing, probably of the end boss of the series. Like, who's going to be the villain of the show? Well, you're getting a hint of what the villain does and what they do and why they're the villain. And yeah, you point out the STD thing, very apt. But here's the other analogy. This teacher, he is a victim. He was turned without consent. He is a male rape victim. And that is, in media, that's very rare. It's very rare to have an effective display of a male rape victim. He even looks a little bit like Dracula-esque, like with the beard and stuff. So in some ways,
I
you
did
can see it as a
notice
subversion.
that.
Yeah, so you could see him as a subversion of the typical, because usually I am the teacher with a beard, oh, I'm a vampire, look at me, I'm so badass. Well, no, here they flip it. Here, he didn't know that she lied to him, turned him, and basically raped him. He was sexually assaulted by the female vampire who turned him, who lied about the condition, turned him without consent, and now he's suffering from the trauma for 10 long years of dealing with that. Now, it's also fascinating is a brilliant act of will on his part. He spent 10 years without feeding, and we know, like from the other vampires, that blood is very attractive to them. They like that stuff. And so he held out for 10 years to the point where, he was going to die on this day. So that's another thing confirmed. If a vampire does not feed for a long enough period, they die. That is something. So they do need blood to sustain themselves, but they can go a while without before they die. It's just they do have to feed regularly. But it's not. But it will eventually kill them. We also see another weakness, which is when they're weakened like that, sunlight will eventually kill them. Like Nazuna can withstand sunlight, as we've seen, but that's probably because she's fully charged with blood. But it probably drains their blood. He didn't have any, so it did turn him to ash. So sunlight will kill them if they're weakened. We also saw the silver ring also weakened him, so they do seem to have some allergy to silver, or it could have been an emotional response because that's probably his wedding ring. So I think the implication is that was like his wife or something like that is the one who hired Unko to find him, or something like
Because
that.
I will say, in normal vampire like mythology, I don't believe silver is tends to be like a common thing, place like weakness for them. Most of the time, it is potentially holy silver, but most of the time you see a wooden stake or stake made from a cross.
Yeah,
holly. The typical holy sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, no, a steak made from holly. Holly, steak of holly, or something like that. Or maybe I'm thinking Christmas Carol. But anyway, let's see. Silver is werewolves. Yes, silver is also werewolves. The thing about silver is it's known for its purification properties. So silver, kind of like so the same way that cast iron is seen as effective against the Fey folk, silver is seen as effective against a broad swath of abominations. So werewolves and vampires and a few of the other
The thing I could
horrors.
see with this is the reason for werewolves and why silver could be effective against them, like you said, has a purifying aspect to it. You can purify their body of the lycanthropy, I think I'm saying that right. Disease. Because lycanthropy is a disease for vampires, not vampire, but werewolves. It is transmitted through receiving a bite and surviving that. Hence, you transform on the full moon. It is disease that's in you, so hence a purifying thing. The thing is, with vampires, I believe the reason why silver isn't as effective or like isn't really used as a sort of thing, it's because the person is dead. There's nothing to purify. As majority of the time, hence why, if you ever look at a vampire, they're always a undead.
Right.
It is because when you are infected as a vampire, you are drained of all your blood. All your vital organs stop working because there's no blood. There's no oxidation going on.
Yeah. Okay, so Angie
it
says...
is the case.
Oh, sorry. What was it?
I'm just reading what he says.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Angie here says, with vampires, it was stakes at a harder head. Well, usually beheading as well. Let's see. Sunlight, holy water. Yeah, I think garlic in the mouth was another one. You have to cut off the head, stuff it with garlic. Only way to kill a werewolf is through purified silver. Usually the Silver Cross or from a holy site. Yeah, yeah. But the silver vampires are also weak to silver too. Um, so like silver stakes, that kind of thing. But yeah, stake through the heart, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Um, but yeah, the daylight, as we see, drained. He had no blood, couldn't resist daylight. He turns to ash. There you go. So, because I think you've been wondering before, Diesel, like, why is the sunlight like just killing Nazuna? Well, it's because she can resist it. She has blood. So if you have blood, you can spend your blood points to resist the sunlight damage. So it's not like an instant kill thing. It's not as exaggerated as in some media. It does deal damage. It's just you can resist it if you can take it if you have the reserves, which he did not. But let's see. Oh, any other thoughts?
Really, and the rape analogy for the male victim definitely does, considering how emotionally distraught he is.
Yeah.
Tends to be how those victims are, but common society place, we're either told, get over it, or nah, you had to have liked it.
Yeah, exactly. And notice,
because it's always different when it happens to a man. Because I bet if I said that to a woman, oh boy, I'd be fucking crucified.
Oh yeah. The male rape victims are in today's society far more dismissed than female rape victims. Easily. I mean, their cases are very rarely heard. And like here, and what's also interesting too is the manner of the rape. It was rape by omission or rape by deception, which is again not commonly done. Like we've seen false rape accusations in media, like Shield Hero. Shield Hero very famously, Multi made false accusations against Naofumi, and that's one of the things that made that series compelling was that Multi did that. And so a lot of guys who've had that happen to them, were like, whoa, okay, it's nice to see that in media represented like in a very nice manner. So here, though, is more physical, the rape by deception, which is where the other partner lies about some critical factor regarding consent. As you point out, STDs. So yeah, lying about your STD status is one way that can occur. You can have lies about marriage status, lies about age, lies about profession. Things that would lead to you giving or withholding consent. If someone lies about that, then yeah, they have violated your consent. And that's what happened to him. And he's at night in the school. He used to be a teacher here. He lurks in the school because it's familiar ground. That's also, by the way, also an inversion of the trope. Because yeah, he's a male teacher. A lot of times, male teachers are portrayed as the creeps, and it's like here, no, he wasn't. He was deceived by another. Like he's the victim in this case. The male teacher is not the perpetrator. He's the victim of the assault, which is another brilliant subversion on the symbolism. You have him look like Dracula and being a male teacher, and it's like, no, he is the sympathetic figure. And then you have Anko. One reason I really, really like Anko is here to alleviate the burden and to say, hey, no, I see you. I recognize your pain and suffering. I'm here to make it stop. I'm here to bring you back to humanity, which is what she does for him in the end. He dies a human. He dies under control of himself, remembering his past self, and willingly allowing himself to pass, like through an act of will, so he can cease being a monster. And so Anko enables that and makes that happen. And that's what another reason I really like her. Now, here's a question for you, Diesel. Nazuna loves Ko's blood. Ko's blood is super, super tasty. He took one bite of Anko and was like, oh my god, what the hell? So what does that tell you?
It is the case he is more infused with the night than she is. She is infused with the day. Hence the hating of that taste.
Yeah. Notice what color does the night become when she's around?
It becomes day, pretty much.
Yeah. Orange. Yeah, exactly. So Ko is tasty because he's infused with night. So we don't have like positive confirmation of this yet. This is speculation, but based on the symbolism, Anko is like hard daytime. Like she not only, it's not like the blonde kid, because the blonde kid is also a daytimer as well. He loves the day. He just loves everything. I mean, he's just a general like, hey, let's chill, man. Um, let's see. Uh, let's see. I'm not a child. Stop treating me like one. Okay, Pyro. Um, the let's see. Um, let's see. So what was I saying? But yeah. See. So She's not just a daywalker, but she hates the night. And see, Ko embraces it, so his blood tastes good. Her blood is nasty. Like vampires are like actively repelled by her blood, which is a great defense. And that's because she hates the night. She is the enemy of the night. She lives in the night. She exists in it. She knows how to maneuver in it. But because of what she has seen, and because the dark corners that she's called into in her role as a detective, she has come to hate the night. And so that makes her blood very unpalatable. At least that's my theory. That's based on her eyes as well. Like her eyes only come into focus once in the entire show, and that's when she's looking at the vampire and like seem to have like some insight there. You also like when she gets pissed off at Ko, you see a little bit there. Her eyes have a little bit of the Makima effect with the rings on them, which this is a great effect. I do love the whole like ringed eyes. People who look closely at Dominic, both of them, will note that got a similar thing going on there, because I like that. So, but yeah. See why I gush about Anko. It's not just the glasses. It's glasses plus personality, which is great to me. Um, all right. Any other thoughts or commentary, Diesel, before we move on?
Uh, nothing else.
Okay, same here. I've got my gushing about Anko done. Ah, she's great. She's great. We finally got it. This is my favorite episode of all the 13. This is probably my favorite episode. Um, yeah, I don't know. Do you? Let's see. What's your favorite episode currently, Diesel?
No, this wasn't bad. I honestly like seeing like I said, the contrast between how the vampires think the victims act and how it actually is for the victims half the time. So I'm thinking this may be more common than the other vampires are going to let Ko believe. Because
Quite possibly.
who would want to become a vampire if this is the outcome?
Mm-hmm. Great question. Great question. Yeah. Um, Yeah, and in some ways too. Also, think of it this way: as you noted, this third vampire, whoever it is who makes monsters like this, I don't think like the redhead and the others are a big fan of them. So what you probably also see is a case that they don't like this vampire either. They may be opposed to them. So that's what I mean. Like
Now,
this
what I
this
want to
is
bring
the.
up is they're easy to kill humans, but a vampire causing trouble like this
Mm-hmm.
isn't on the chopping block as, hey, cut the shit or we're going to cut you out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm pretty sure that council will probably be like, yeah, we need to kill you because you're threatening
My
the rest of us.
curiosity is if this is going to work like have you watched Invincible or know of Invincible?
I know of Invincible.
Do you know of how Viltrumites work?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so I wonder if for this it's the older a vampire is, the more powerful they become. And I'm
Yeah.
also curious if a vampire gets to a certain age, are they able to begin forcefully forcing offspring without the
Those are great
requirement of
questions.
love?
Yeah, we don't know the answer to those, but those are good questions. We also don't know like what as you asked, and it's not answered here. What is the benefit to the vampire for making offspring? Now, if I had to speculate, I might guess that the more offspring you have, the stronger you get. That could be the motivator for the vampire. That is through offspring that they gain power, which would then make sense for why they would want some. And the fact that Nazuna is so really strong without any offspring kind of tells you where she stands in the hierarchy. It also makes you wonder, like, why is she so special? Dang. Also, think consider we don't know who turned Nazuna. Who did Nazuna fall in love with to become a vampire? Don't know. We have absolutely no idea. That is not answered in the season one, so we don't know. We also don't know who turned the blonde, high school girl or the others. So yeah, we got a lot of unknown aspects, origins to explore. That's probably in season two. Let's see. Uh, Oh no, bad news, my mic earbuds are not charging and will not charge. Oh no! Oh no, that means you need to get a replacement or something. Aw, that sucks, man. Okay. Dang. Alright. Well, no Team Fortress tonight. That's fine. That's fine. We'll discuss that later, Angie. Thanks for letting me know, though. Darn. Alright, so if anyone's wondering why I haven't done Team Fortress 2 with Angie, or why I won't have done it in a bit, it's because he obviously needs to get new earbuds here. We'll work on that here down the road. But okay, dang. All right, so this is a good place to stop because we got 2 more episodes here. So let us move on to 12 and 13 on the stream. But for now, those of you watching this on YouTube, hey, thanks for tuning in, and let us know in the comments below. What did you think about this episode? Do you think the STD rape analogy thing, specifically the rape by deception, do you think that was a pretty good analogy? I think that's what they're going for here, and I really appreciate seeing that in here. I appreciate it when stuff like that finds its way into media because it helps make people more aware that there are folks out there who have been taken advantage of in such a manner. Yeah. Anyway, try not to make it too personal here. But let's see. But yeah, let us know in the comments below what you think. Do you like Anko as much as I do? Oh man, Anko is just the best. Yeah, there's a reason she's in the thumbnail. Let's see. Astute viewers have noticed that I put a little bit of Anko in the thumbnail. Yeah, because she's just that cool. She's just that great. I'm hoping season 2 we get way more of her. As far as I know, we do. The only regret I have about the show is that you have to wait till episode 11 before you get to the best girl. I'm like, dang. I do like how she, very blatantly hits on Ko. That's very Masato Katsuragi-esque there. That's funny to me. Oh, ads are running, but that's okay. Let's see. But yeah, that's it. This is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged.
Also, hi, Dominic!
Hey, yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Hi, Dominic!
Hi, Dominic! Hi, Dominic! Sorry, guys. Dominic is, a friend of ours.
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Dominic says, hey, yo, Dominic, how's your day going? Glad you can make it.
What's up, Dominic? Welcome in. Welcome back to the lab. How are you doing today?
How are you doing, Dominic? How's your day been, bro? You doing good?
Hello, Dominic. Hello, darling. How you doing, darling?
So, hello, Dominic. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Hello, Dominic.
Dominic! Hello, Dominic. I hope you're doing good today.
Oh, hello. Hello, Dominic. Dominic Bytes.
Dominic, hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hi.
Hello, Dominic. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome in.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in. Mwah. Hello, Dominic. How you doing?
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic, you fucking bitch.
Dominic, I think it's Dominic. Also, Dominic is like a really epic name. I feel like unless I'm pronouncing it wrong, then that's fine.
What's up, Demonic Bytes? Or Dominic Bytes, not demonic. That was rough.
Hey, Demonic. We're doing, Dominic. I keep reading your name as Demonic. I don't know why. I'm dyslexic. Give me some slack.
Hey, Dom. So good to see you. Hi.
Hello, Dom. How's it going? Welcome. Howdy.
Hey, Dominic. How are you?
Dominic, hey there, how goes the falling? It goes great, cutie. You want to fall in this lap and watch with me? Mwah.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you.
Hi, Dominic. How you doing?
Hi, Dominic. How are you? Lovely to see you.
Hi, Dom.
Hi, Dominic. What's up?
Hi, Dominic. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, Dom.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. How you doing?
Dominic, hello.
Hey, Dominic. How you doing? Been a while.
Hello, Dominic.
Dominic, hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes, hello. Hello, Dominic. Welcome in.
Hello, Dominic. How are you?
Hi, Dominic. Bumped into the pyramid head yet? No pyramid head.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. What's up?
Hello, Dominic. I hope you're doing well.
Hey, Dominic. How you doing?
Yo, what's up, Dominic?
Thank you so much, Dominic Bytes. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Dominic, thank you.
Can you stop slamming shit?
Hey, Dominic.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello. What's up, Dominic? How are you, man?
Hey there, hello Dominic. How you doing, darling? Welcome, welcome, yeah?
Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil. Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
How's it going, y'all? If you haven't already, definitely go check out Dominic Bytes, a super cool and lovely streamer. They're super cool. Very like synthwave, futury vibes. They do like a Byte Club Cinema stream. They're an absolute vibe. Love them. Definitely go give them a check out. Go check them out. Go give them your love.